What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Arcum Bomb Squad. Hope you're ready to get your mirror universe on. Maybe a little Armageddon clock. Ooh, Sigarda. Yeah, we can get behind that. Let's go and get our command zone all squared up. As far as our opening hand goes, ooh, we have Armageddon clock. Not exactly what we want in our opening hand, so let's go and mulligan. Definitely, that's one of the combo pieces we do not want to draw. So, yeah, this is pretty good. We can keep on this one. We got the Stealth Suit and Teleria West. We can actually have that come into play tap. So we'll go and keep on this one. And we have some Preordain and Contagion Engine. Yeah, let's go and put that on the bottom for right now. Let's go ahead and make the Teleria West lane drop for the turn, and then we're going to go and pass the turn. But yes, welcome to some Arcum Daggson. Hope you're excited. Let's start off with Arcum. So, target artifact creature's controller sacrifices it, then searches his or her library for an artifact card, puts it on the battlefield, then shuffles his or her library. Playing against Sigarda, she is flying and hexproof, and the spells and abilities your opponents control that can't cause you to sacrifice permanents. Pretty straightforward. Let's go and get the island down. Let's go ahead and go... Let's go Steel Wall, and let's go and Preordain, because we need to get online to get down Arcum. Next turn, we can follow up with some Stealth Suit, and we'll kind of be in a good spot. So let's fire the Preordain off. Let's put both of those on the bottom. Draw a card, draw an island, perfect, beautiful. Get the island down, get the Stealth Suit, and we can get down the Clockwork Beetle the following turn, and then go from there. But yes, welcome to some Arcum Bomb Squad. Yeah, if you're not familiar with the deck, our win condition is a Armageddon Clock with a few triggers on there, and then a activated Mirror Universe during our upkeep to exchange life totals with our opponent and kind of close the game out that way. So it's pretty janky, pretty fun, and always enjoy it. Let's go and get down the Lightning Greaves, let's get down the Clockwork Beetle, and then... we can put it enters the battlefield with 2+1 counters. Whenever attacks or blocks, remove a +1 counter from it. I guess we'll just go ahead and stick the Lightning Greaves on the Beetle. Sure, why not? That way they're not going to be dealing that 2 damage to target creature or player. And if they want to deal it to the Steel Wall, they can certainly do that if they want to. But yeah, so what makes Arcum so fun is, they don't really see that the win condition coming from a mile away, and it's really fun trying to set it up because it's almost, it's kind of like a 2-card, I wouldn't call it a combo, it's more of like synergy, but 2-card synergy. But you have to like search up Darksteel Forge, then you have to search up Mirror Turbine so you can have enough mirrors to activate for Arcum. Somewhere in the mix, if you have time, you need to search up a Paradox Engine so you can start casting some spells to kind of untap Arcum and get a few extra triggers coming in. So it's always just a lot of fun. Hopefully we hit the lane drop for this turn. That's exactly what we're looking for, hitting the lane drop. Oh, beautiful. Let's go and get the island down. Let's go for Arcum. Looking at blue. And since we have 2 artifact creatures, we're going to go ahead and let's move the Lightning Greaves over to Arcum. And let's go ahead and sacrifice... yeah, it doesn't have like thing or whatever. Let's go and sacrifice the Clockwork Beetle. Let's go ahead and grab a Darksteel Forge. That way, we can give all of our artifacts indestructible. Okay. So, Lightning Greaves is indestructible. So now we're in a spot to where we can activate Arcum, search, crack Steel Wall, and then search something up, and then kind of go from there. And hopefully not allow our opponent to just sword and fire us to death, though. But that's the fun thing. This is the fun thing about the deck is there's definitely a heavy mirror element in here, and you can definitely swing in with the mirror tokens. But you want to get into spots where your opponent keeps their life total pretty much intact, so we're not looking to swing in, and you don't mind getting your life total down, so it's pretty good. But our next search target is definitely going to be a Mirror Turbine. That way we can get the extra mirrors up and running and always have a sack outlet for Arcum. Then Paradox Engine, if we can kind of get it up and running from there, so we'll take that. And with it being indestructible, we can go ahead and block with the Steel Wall, so kind of stop them from going in. Okay, let's go ahead, and we have the Sleight of Hand, and we have the Stealth Suit in our hand. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. We can grab the... If we grab the Mirror Turbine, I'm trying to think of any certain way we want to sequence this. We can sacrifice on the Steel Wall, get the Mirror Turbine next turn, and then we'll be online for kind of cracking a few more, getting a few more Arcum triggers up and running, so... But yeah, man, every time I play this deck, it always feels like the Yakety Sax or the Benny Hill music. Like, it's just Arcum running around and hitting his artifacts with that little artifact stick, whatever that thing is. It's always fun. Kasali Pride Mage, sure, go for it. With a board of indestructible artifacts, I will definitely take that. The only thing we do have to watch out for is a little bit of... exile target artifact. That definitely kind of puts a kink in our boots. So, alright, protection from blue and red, exalted. That's going to be a 5/5. We can still chump block with the Steel Wall, though. The indestructible is going to allow us to do that. Let's go and get the Steel Wall over there. Funny looking card, too, man. Okay. Not going to deal that damage. And then we're still going to activate Arcum on the Steel Wall. Does this have trample? No, it doesn't have trample. Let's go and activate Arcum on the Steel Wall. Now we're going to grab that Mirror Turbine, and then we can make one at the end of our turn, and then kind of just re-rack from there. There, Mirror Turbine. And so we don't forget, let's go and make one. Now we have Sleight of Hand, so we can crack this mirror for a Paradox Engine, and then we can kind of go ahead and untap it from there. So let's go and do that now. So let's crack this mirror. Let's grab a Paradox Engine. Paradox Engine was a very nice printing for this deck. Where are you, Paradox Engine? There we go. So get on Paradox Engine, and then whenever you cast a spell, so let's go ahead and cast the Brass Gnat. Make the Mirror Turbine. Let's go and cast the Brass Gnat. We're going to tap all of our permanents, so we're going to get the Arcum untapped and the Mirror Turbine untapped, and we can make some more stuff over there. But we're going to go and hold on to the Stealth Suit and the Sleight of Hand. That way we can save it again. But what we're probably going to go ahead and search up for is the Armageddon Clock. That way, because here, basically, I'll kind of explain the combo here in a second. We're basically looking at, number one is getting down Darksteel Forge. Give everything indestructible. Or depending on the style of deck that you're playing against, green-white, you got to watch out for Path to Exile or Swords of Plowshare. So usually one of your first search targets is going to be Lightning Greaves, or it's going to be Darksteel Forge. Give everything indestructible, or make sure we can protect Arcum. So once we get that established, you're going to search up Mirror Turbine, create a mirror, 1/1 mirror onto the battlefield. If you've got time, Paradox Engine's always nice just to have it, but it is what it is. Okay, our opponent's getting the Rogue's Passage up and running. Fair enough, man, fair enough. Then, we're still going to activate Arcum and grab that Armageddon Clock, kind of get that up and running. We can also get into a spot to where we can get down Armageddon Clock, and we can have Sculpting Steel come in as a copy of it. So, and like again, if they're swinging it at us, that is A-okay. We'll definitely take that, because all we care about is their life total. So it's one of those things where we have to watch out. You kind of bottleneck on mana as far as, because they can take a Doom counter off our Armageddon Clock, so you just kind of have to watch out for that. So let's make sure. Let's go ahead and add that mirror. And then let's go ahead and activate Arcum on the mirror. And let's go ahead and grab that Armageddon Clock. Get that on the battlefield. Okay, so basically Armageddon Clock, and I'll kind of show you. So during our upkeep, we're going to have this during our upkeep. We're going to put a Doom counter on there. Then during our draw step, each player is going to lose 1 life. So that's A-okay. We're not going to pay 1 for Brass Gnat. We're good, man. We could pay 1 to untap it, but he's already untapped, so Brass Gnat's kind of like a little snake oil salesman. He's like, hey, man, you want to pay 1 mana to untap me? Ooh, dramatic reversal. I'll definitely take that. We can kind of chain some stuff together with that. Let's go ahead and let's go Arcum, Daggson. Actually, let's do this first. Let's make a mirror. Let's go and activate Arcum on the mirror. Let's grab Sculpting Steel on Armageddon Clock. Come in as a copy of that, and then we still have Dramatic Reversal. We do have Sleight of Hand to untap it, untap the Mirror Turbine and that. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for that. We're going to pay 1 to untap everybody. Oh, if we get in at another activation we need to, we can certainly do that. And we still have Dramatic Reversal. Let's go and put the island into our hand. Let's go and play the island for the turn. And then, yeah, I think we're in a good spot, so we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. All right, so let's add up how much mana our opponent has over there. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5 mana, so we're basically going to have 3 Armageddon Doom counters going on 3 Doom counters going on Armageddon Clock, which is going to be 12 total mana. So they're going to have to generate 12 total mana to take care of the Armageddon Clock. So we should be able to go Phyrexian Processor, get our life total down really low. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 mana. Yeah. So either way it shakes down, we're still going to have an Armageddon Clock trigger that's going to have some mana on there. So, but yeah, man. I don't know, this deck's just a lot of fun to play. I enjoy it, and especially with them firing up a Rogue's Passage, I will definitely take that. So let's see how they swing in. They're probably going to deal that 2 damage to us up top, so I'll take that. Swinging in for 5 is going to drop us down to 17, and then we kind of get to see the deck in action, man. This is, if you're at home, I would so loop some Benny Hill yakety sax music in the background if I could, but if YouTube wouldn't take this video down in a heartbeat due to copyright stuff, I would I'd put it in there. So if you're at home, maybe you want to pull up yakety sax as we get ready to grab this Phyrexian Processor, go for it, man. That's the only thing about this deck that is just I don't know. It's just goofy. It's very much a one-trick pony. It's mainly only for 1 versus 1 commander. I mean, it's just gnarly. Abzan Beastmaster. Being your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest or tied for the greatest toughness. And they definitely got us covered on that one. So, okay, so we've got Arcum coming in. Yeah, let's go and activate Arcum. Let's sacrifice. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and click cancel. Let's make a mirror, and then let's activate Arcum. on that mirror that we just cast. Let's grab the Phyrexian Processor. We're going to pay 14 life because they're completely tapped out. Phyrexian Processor, okay. And we're going to pay 14 life. That's going to put us down to 1. Okay, 14 fit. I'm making this is nervous time. This is the bomb squad. We got to make sure we're okay. And do we want a dramatic reversal? We're okay. We can activate the mirror during our upkeep, and they're completely tapped up. Okay, so we're gonna have these Armageddon triggers go on the stack. Let's go and activate Arcum on the mirror. Sacrifice the mirror, and you have to do this during your upkeep, otherwise it doesn't work. So we're gonna sacrifice the mirror. We're gonna grab Mirror Universe. I laugh like I've never done this before. Alright, so we're going to activate Mirror Universe, exchange life totals. They're going to go to 1, we're going to go to 29, then we're going to have 2 Armageddon clocks coming across over there. Why not, Brassnap? We'll pay for you. Yes, we'll pay 1. Why not, buddy? Alright, so we get the Armageddon triggers on the stack. And we each get a... Alright, okay, whew. Alright guys, I don't know why that makes me laugh, but every time it's just... Okay, Armageddon Clock, your best friend and commander. Alright guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, thanks.